Welcome back, Devils fans, and the Devils have dropped yet another painful one, losing at home to the Toronto Maple Leafs by a score of 5-2. And earlier today, we hear the news that Akira Schmid is called up from Utica. He's been playing pretty well down there, and it seems as though Capo's Kakinen is still injured. So Akira Schmid called up to back up Jake Allen for tonight's game. A little while later, it's announced that Jackhughes is out with an upper body injury, and then a few hours after that, they just come out and say Jack is shut down for the season. He'll be getting shoulder surgery tomorrow in Colorado. Prayers and best wishes to Jackhughes for a speedy recovery. Hopefully he comes back with a vengeance next year. And so we now have not much to look forward to for this game other than a potential Curtis McDermott, Ryan Reeves tilt. And sure enough, McDermott is in the lineup. Ryan Reeves is out. We are robbed of any chance of the fight. Very disappointing. Not much else to look forward to in this one. And the Devils playing out the string here, playing another meaningless game. And, we got dominated pretty much again. Without Jackhughes, the team's, even an injured Jackhughes helps this team out tremendously. We're without Jack tonight. We go to battle. We'll get to the game in the first period at 8:56. Nicholas Robertson. Leafs have sustained pressure in our end. Allen makes a save. Pokes it out with the stick, and it's just sitting there. Robertson buries it, giving Toronto the 1-0 lead at 8:56. And the Devils answered at 14:25. Nicohischier on an absolutely beautiful play. Dawson Mercer in our own end hits Nico, cooking through the neutral zone with a beautiful stretch pass. Nico comes in, dipsy doodle, razzle dazzle, dekes out the goalie wall and just tucks it in. Beautiful finish by the captain. His 27th goal at 14:25, tying the game at 1. Absolutely amazing single effort there by Nicohischier. And the period ends at 1-1. We head to the second, and on the power play at 5:17, Dawson Mercer finds the back of the net once again for his 20th on the season. Nico fires it on net, rebound sitting there. Dawson picks up the loose change, deposits it into the back of the net on the backhand, and Dawson with another 20-goal season, giving the Devils a 2-1 lead at 5:17. But unfortunately, that was short-lived. At the 15-minute marker, Tyler Bertuzzi sneaks down low, finds himself open, gets a pass from Domi, rips it in to tie the game at 2. And then all of 9 seconds later at 15:09, Mark Giordano. Devils, again, sloppy in our own end, fail to clear. We have seen the story before. We can't get the puck out, and Giordano just rips an absolute bomb from the point right past Allen into the back of the net, giving Toronto the 3-2 lead at 15:09. And shortly after that, I thought they were going for the decapitation. Willie Nylander jamming a puck that was covered by Allen's glove. He jams it free from under the glove and into the net. It looks like it's going to be a goal. They review it. Ultimately, they take it off the board. They say the puck was covered. There was no whistle, so I don't think I haven't seen a play like that in quite a while. I didn't even know that they could overturn that because there was no whistle. So I don't blame Nylander. I would have done the same shit. He's just jamming free. Allen protested and flailed his arms up right away. But the refs do a little conversation, and then Rooney, the scumbag ref that he is, long story on Rooney. If you guys don't know about him, look into his history with the Devils, going back to the 2012 Stanley Cup Finals. He was the one that gave Steve Bernier the double minor for boarding, which ultimately sunk us in LA and cost us any chance of forcing a Game 7. But I digress. Nylander's goal wiped off the board. The second period ends and remains 3-2 Toronto. We go to the third period. Jake Allen makes a huge blocker save on John Tavares. A little while later, Alexander Holtz makes a terrible cross-ice pass in our own end and leads to a huge scoring chance. Jake Allen bails him out, makes the big save. And plays like that aren't going to get him any favor with the coaching staff. It's going to be hard to truly ever free Holtz when he makes some bonehead moves like that, and you could be sure they're going to watch that on tape, and I'm sure he's going to get a spanking in the film room over that one because that was just a careless, lazy pass that could have led to a goal easily. But, that's it on Holtz. Toronto still up 3-2. When we get sloppy in our own end, another Toronto sustained pressure. Max Domi hits Auston Matthews, has some time and space, rips it in right past Allen, Auston Matthews with his 66th goal of the season, still chasing that 70 mark. And with his 66th goal, that gives him the most goals in a single season by an active player, passing Alexander Ovechkin's 65-goal season in the 2007-2008 campaign. A truly historic season for Auston Matthews, and he's an absolute monster. The kid could score goals. He has a knack for it. But I will say, Team USA in the 2026 Olympics is going to be an absolute thrill to watch. They are going to be a complete wagon. You have Auston Matthews, the Tkachuk brothers, Matthew Tkachuk and Brady Tkachuk. You're going to have the Hughes brothers, Jack and Quinn for sure, maybe Luke for all three Hughes brothers. Team USA in that Olympic Games is going to be stacked, and it probably, I can't see any world where it doesn't come down to a USA-Canada gold medal game, unless somehow with the brackets they get lumped in and they have to play each other sooner or something in the medal round. But outside of that, I think we're going to see a rematch of the 2010 Olympics where Sid, after New Jersey Devil at the time, Zach Parise, with a thrilling game-tying goal very late in the third period to force overtime, Sidney Crosby put the dagger in our hearts in overtime, giving Canada the gold medal win over USA. Very painful one, but yeah, I'm very excited for that Olympics. I'm really going to try my best to go there. It's in Milan, Italy. I've always wanted to go to Italy. I've always wanted to go to the Olympic hockey. And the fact that we're definitely going to have at least Jack Hughes on Team USA, and who knows what we'll have playing on other teams. But I would love to see Team USA play in that Olympic Games in Italy. And I'd probably check out some other teams as well. You know, it's going to be very high-level hockey with all the NHL guys finally returning to the Olympics. But you know, we go to the game stats. Again, the Devils heavily outshot. 37 shots on goal for the Maple Leafs, 20 for the Devils, which is just not going to get it done. That's piss poor. Devils with the slight edge in the face-off department, 54% for the Devils, 46% for the Leafs. Leafs were 0 for 3 on the power play. Devils were 1 for 2 on the power play. The Leafs with 12 hits and the Devils with 5. My God. Both of these teams should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. And if the Leafs play like this in the playoffs, they're going to get freaking smashed right out of there. The Devils with 5 hits. Oh, my God. Again, I'm going to bring it up. Brady Tkachuk had 16 hits against the Devils a few nights ago. He had 16 hits, a single man. We as a team had 5 hits tonight. Completely unacceptable. Fitz needs to get the sandpaper. He needs to get the gritty guys, the guys that want to get dirty, the guys that want to win, and they want to smash people. 5 hits for a team in an NHL hockey game is absolutely pathetic, unacceptable, and this should be a circled stat in the locker room or whenever they go over all this crap after the game, because that is just completely piss poor and really sad. 5 hits in an NHL game, completely unacceptable. Maple Leafs with 11 block shots, Devils with 19 block shots. It seems like there may be a concerted effort by the Devils to block more shots in recent weeks. We've seen a lot of games in the teens, approaching the 20s here tonight with 19. And again, I love the block shots, love the hits. We did well in the block shots department tonight, but the hits were virtually non-existent, and it's pathetic. Maple Leafs with 4 giveaways, the Devils with 8 giveaways. The Maple Leafs with 8 takeaways, and the Devils with 9 takeaways. You know, I mean, we almost got outshot 2-1 again. 37 shots to 20. It's just not going to get it done. It's just not going to get it done. 3 stars of the game. The third star, Jake Allen, under fire the whole game and gave us a chance to win. I mean, with other goalies that we had earlier in their season, we may have gotten blown out in this game tonight because we didn't play well at all. Jake Allen made a ton of big saves. They easily could have had, you know, maybe 7 goals. They had 5, but the 5th was I forgot the empty netter. My bad. I forgot the empty netter. Yeah, Bertuzzi added one on the empty net to make it 5-2. I skipped over his goal in my Team USA excitement. But completely atrocious game for the boys. 3 stars of the game. Jake Allen gets the 3rd star. Tyler Bertuzzi with 2 goals and an assist for 3 points on the night is the 2nd star. And he's a guy, a lot of people are not a fan of him. He is a nasty mother. He is a free agent this summer. He is on my list of guys to at least, you know, give a call to his agent and see what's up. Bertuzzi definitely on my list. Brings a lot of that sandpaper and grit that we don't have. The number 1 star of the game, the American superstar, Auston Matthews, with a goal and assist for 2 points. And that's all she wrote, guys. I mean, not a lot here. Anything about the game, throw it out in the comments. Just another abysmal performance by this Devils club. Another game that we gave up the first goal, obviously. Another game that we blew a lead, obviously. And the season rolls on. We'll be out of our misery oh so soon. Not soon enough. And, the playoff tournament will begin without this New Jersey Devils club in it. Throw out anything about this game in the comments. Do you think Auston Matthews hit 70? Who do you think we're going to see in net for the rest of these games? I mean, we're going to see probably Akira in at least one. Anything else in the comments, throw it out there. It's extremely painful to make these loss videos, and just, it's hard. It's getting harder, I'm not going to lie. To sit here and do this whole thing. I love talking to you all and all the BS and stuff, the banter in the comments, love it all, but making these videos is extremely painful. Like, when the team is this bad, I'm like, I thought about just maybe doing one tomorrow, maybe not doing one at all. But I know you guys probably expect it. You want to commiserate with other people, and so I am here. Like Jack Hughes playing through a shoulder that needs surgical repair. My heart needs surgical repair. Hopefully we'll get that in the offseason. So I battle through to make these videos for you guys and for us all just to commiserate in the comments, and that's it. That's it. Throw anything out there. It's almost over soon, guys. We have less than a week left, and golf season. Golf season is on the way. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Until next time, friends, let's go Devils.